Okay, this is Jim Worthington live at the NAC Escape Pool. I know you guys have been waiting all weekend for me, so here we go. Question and answers. These have been submitted by a number of members. I think there was a lot more than this, but we're trying to narrow it down. So let's get right to it. The first question is, why the Beach Boys? Well, first of all, the Beach Boys are an iconic, the most iconic summer band in the history of music. So what better way to start off America 250 with what is regarded as one of the top bands of all time. They're the largest selling American band of all time. There's just so many reasons I can state. One of them is I'm friends with Mike Love, who's the lead singer of the Beach Boys. That's how this all came about. So I think it's all about celebrating a great, important year, celebrating the fact that we've got the best members in the fitness industry by far. I've got the best staff in the fitness industry, hands down. Life's good. I'm blessed. My wife's blessed. My friends are blessed. It's a good opportunity to share something that I enjoy, which I love the Beach Boys. I really love their music. And let's face it, I'm an old guy. So like when these guys were in their prime, I was like 10 years old. And I grew up listening to this type of music. So that's why the Beach Boys. Good question. The next question, which kind of goes along with this, is this the original Beach Boys or a cover band? Now, come on, guys. Do you think I'd do a cover band for something as important as this? No, this is an important celebration. This is not a cover band. Mike Love has the rights to the Beach Boys label. He's, in fact, interesting. The way we got these guys was, besides the fact I'm friendly with them, their first show for the summer kickoff tour they have is at the Hard Rock on the 29th, which is Friday. So they have you can go on and see their whole schedule. They're traveling the entire country. They're in Europe. This is a big show, and a lot of people go to I have tickets to the show at the Hard Rock 2 days later. But I convinced them to come 2 days before, after Memorial Day, so that we could kick off for our summer season. They'll also be at the at America 250 at the mall in Washington, D.C. this summer, helping to celebrate the ceremonies down there for the 4th of July. So yeah, it's not a cover band. It's Mike Love, who sang a lot, if not most of the songs, lead singer. I think Bruce Johnson, who came on 3 years after the Beach Boys started, may be coming. Al Jardine's the other living member of the Beach Boys. He actually does his own thing. He's not part of this. And leads us to the third question, which is, particularly the younger women are going crazy about that, and anybody's younger woman compared to me. Is John Stamos performing with the Beach Boys at the NAC? Well, wouldn't that be nice? Look, I can't commit anything, but let's just say that I'm trying my best to make everybody's dreams come true. So let's just see what happens. No commitment. If there is some word on that, there'll be some future announcement. But believe me, I'm not letting no stone be unturned. A little bit of a teaser there. We are looking at all possibilities. Are there no guests, and how can I attend if I'm a non-member? Well, let me take the second one. No, you can't attend if you're a non-member. You cannot attend. Simple as that. This is members only. This is part of giving back to the people that support us every single day. We're one of the most recognized health clubs in the world, if not, for sure, America. That's because you, the members, have supported us for now 48 years. So the people that are supporting us are the ones that I want to reward. And yes, the way it works with tickets, if you have an individual membership, you get one ticket. If you have a couple, you get 2 tickets. If you have a family, you get 2 tickets. I do believe, and I'll have to ask, if are people that are 21, are they still in the family membership?
Yes. So
if you have a family membership and you have a son or daughter that's 21, they would also get a ticket. So, and by the way, this is fluid. It's all going, but there'll be no compromise on the, can I bring a guest? Can I pay? First of all, I'm not charging anybody, so what? No, you can't pay. By the way, but here's the deal. if you have an individual membership and you want a family member to come, or your spouse or whatever, upgrade your membership. The timing's perfect because you upgrade it, you get 6 months at the pool, and it's not that much more than what a ticket would be if I charged you for a ticket. So that would be one way to do it. And the other thing is just join. If you're a non-member, think of joining. I mean, I'm sure, I'm not sure what the club you belong to is doing for summer entertainment, but I suspect they're not doing the Beach Boys or anything. Like, that's one of the benefits of being a member here. So I just don't want to give that away. In fact, truth be told, if from the initial reaction, it's going to be difficult to accommodate all the people that are members, let alone non-members. And by the way, I'm going to roll into something right off the bat. If you find or try the opportunity to, as a member, to either give your ticket, if you get one, to someone else, and or find a way to finagle around this thing, that's a loss of your membership. Believe me, I'm pretty hard fast on the rules on stuff like this. And I'm not trying to be negative, but like, you're going to be required to show your membership card when you come in. You're going to have an ID that matches that, either your driver's license, or I would hate to think somebody would bring a passport, but your driver's license. So you're going to, there's a lot of reasons why we have to be tight on this thing, but one of them is that we want to make sure we're just taking care of our members. So all my friends out there that are, quote, my friends, my real friends know not to ask me for free tickets. But those people that are like those, right? No, don't call me and start, haranguing me about trying to get your wife's sister's brother in. It isn't happening. So, that should cover that, I would hope. What is the dress retire? Well, it's going to be out here at the pool, right? So, what would you wear to the pool? It's going to be resort casual, beach theme. Can you go in the pool? Sure. You want to go in the pool? Have at it. In fact, if you want to pan out over to your left there, over there by the maintenance building is where the stage is going to be. I hope you can see it. So the stage will be there. There'll be seating in front of that stage, which will be primarily reserved for 25-year members and up, and people with disabilities. That's where they'll be sitting. I'm not sure how many we fit in. We've got the Beach Boys stage crew coming in next Sunday to lay out the resort. Most of it will be standing room. We will have chairs, though, on the perimeter. It's going to be just a big party. So I don't know how many people are going to really want to just stand. You're going to be enjoying the music throughout. You can be having a drink at the bar. You could be going down the lazy river, listening to Surfing USA. I mean, it's going to be an iconic night. So let me go to this. In the case of a really bad inclement weather, we've got the field house there that can handle up to 5,000 people. But if it's close to being outside, plan on it being outside. But we'll keep you posted as we get closer to it on the weather. But it's gonna, and that, by the way, that's another reason why we just can't let guests in here, because this probably holds 3,500 people. So we want to make sure that it is all members. And if I start letting non-members come in, half our members will be excluded. So I don't want that. Is the app the only way to get the tickets? Yeah, to my knowledge, it's the only way to get tickets. There's no physical tickets. You got to go on at 1 o'clock today. You'll, if there's a problem with the app, I'm sure we'll find out ASAP. There could be some glitches, but hang in there. And, in regards to getting everybody in that wants to get in, we'll do everything we can to get everybody in. So I would think if you get on there at 1 o'clock and it doesn't happen right away, don't panic. We'll be fine. Now, there could be a point where we stop the tickets to maybe take inventory of where we are. We get up to like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 tickets. We may stop it just to take a breath and make sure that we can accommodate everybody. But that would only be a temporary lapse, and then we'll figure things out. There was the question, where it will take place, which is right here. Will there be seating? I think I answered that. Plan on coming. Most people standing around up by the stage or around the resort pool, the kids pool, the lazy river, back here. I can envision a lot of people that are like the music but aren't huge of like followers, maybe some of the younger people, being up here at the Escape Pool, just having a great time. We'll have TV screens showing it just like you would do at the link or somewhere else. So there'll be ways to see it without being right on top of them. So, you know, I think we'll have plenty of room for everybody. Will there be a charge for parking? No, I would not charge you for parking. Don't worry about that. If we wait to get my tickets until Tuesday, will it be too late? I think we just answered that. No. I mean, we could cut it off and reopen the tickets 2 or 3 days from now. Don't panic. We just, we want to make sure we do this in a controlled way. I think people can also ask questions there. I don't know if anybody's asked any.
You answered them. We got John Stamos. Another
question about John Stamos. Everybody, including my wife, is driving me nuts. This Full House thing, thank God I was a little bit older when he became popular, but I have actually met him, and he's a very cool guy. The last time my wife and I met him in Atlantic City when he played with the Beach Boys, and I got to meet him backstage. It was pretty, and yeah, the people would really enjoy that. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, you know, don't ever doubt me. You never know. Do we have any other questions? Yeah, our tickets on a first come, first served basis. Well, pretty much so, but we're going to try our best not to limit anyone. Let me just address some things that didn't get asked that I think are important. On that day, the club's going to close early. Now, I'm going to tell you there's a few reasons why. I don't know if you've ever had a party at your house and you started preparing 2 months in advance and you panicked up until the day of the party and then even during the party. Well, imagine us throwing on an iconic band like the Beach Boys with 3,000 or 4,000 people in attendance, with hundreds of employees that have to work it, and get it all set up and ready to go by, say, 5 o'clock, 4:30 the same day. It's impossible to do that. So we need all hands on deck, particularly our management staff and all the people that take care of the club, from the housekeeping department to the facilities and maintenance department. We have to have our electrician on staff. We have to have everybody ready to go in the case there's a problem. The other thing is, if the club is open, that means many of my employees cannot even attend. And this is not only just a celebration for the members, it's a celebration for my employees that make this thing run. I'm not here opening up the club at 4:45 and closing at 11, and I used to clean the showers back in the day, but I don't do that anymore. I don't want to exclude anybody. I want every single one of my employees to be here to be able to enjoy this special event. So we are going to close early that day. I don't know if it's going to be 2, 3. I'm not sure yet. As we get closer, we'll figure out how much time we need to get all this thing up and running. Think of this. We've got to clear out just the chairs alone and all the things and the staging and all that stuff that has to be done. So we will be closing early that day. Field house is in reserve. I mentioned that in case it's a rain or shine, we're going, and we can put 5,000 people in there. Another thing important, don't bring any alcohol or food into this facility. First of all, I have a liquor license here. If somebody is drinking on their own unbeknownst to me, and this goes throughout the year, and we're going to be stricter on this policy this summer, by the way, and then somebody says they were overserved here and leaves, we get sued, we lose our liquor license. We're going to check. So anybody that brings alcohol in, not only won't you be admitted, you will lose your membership. I'm not going through that anymore. We had enough of that over the last few years where people are sneaking in alcohol, and it's, there's a liability problem there, and I'm not taking that risk. So please don't do that. I mentioned membership ID and required, and as well as your driver's license. You'll need that to get in, as well as your ticket. Violating the ticket policy is a loss of the membership. You give it away, you try to sneak somebody in, we're not going to have any of that. You have to be 21 years old to attend this. Why? Because there's alcohol involved in it. And, no offense to the 18, 19, 20 years olds. I wish you could come, but again, that has another problem for me. So, in regards to Any of the other questions, I'm sure we didn't answer them all. You'll have questions throughout, I'm sure, between now and the time. We'll make sure that we get them out onto you, whether it be social media, email. This will be played, on Instagram later. Please do me a favor, share it as much as you can. Share it to everybody you know, all your member friends. Put it on Facebook, repost it on Instagram. This is going to be amazing. And by the way, if you think this is going to be incredible, which I've never seen such enthusiasm for something, even younger people that grew up hearing their parents play this music or just go down to this Jersey Shore or whatever in the summer, you can't help to hear the Beach Boys. They're always in the background. If you think this is going to be a crazy cool time, wait till the 50th, 2 years from now, May of 2028. I'm already working on that with my staff. Well, my staff doesn't know that it's going to be a secret to them too. I'm working on some really couple big performers and the Beach Boys are big. They're great, but I'm talking like stadium tour type people. It will be iconic. So let's focus on this thing on May 27th, 2 days after Memorial Day. We did it on purpose so that if you went away that weekend, you could get back. You could get here, leave work early, drop the kids off at your mother-in-law's place, get here about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Have what's the drink that Mike loves sells, like Kokomo something or other. He sells his drink. We'll have all that stuff. We'll have bars all over the place, food, everything you need will be here. Beach balls in the pool. Joel Eckert's in charge of that. He's the fund director. My marketing team's doing everything they can to get this out. We look forward to seeing you on May 27th. If you have any other questions, just keep asking them, and we'll answer them in the comments below. Looking forward to seeing you.